Now, PTI Securities and Futures for your Tuesday, January 24th afternoon wrap-up. Overnight, the S&Ps are kind of narrow again, another 9-point range. Part of that's due to the fact that some of Asia is still closed. China's closed for the entire week due to their New Year. No fundamental data coming out of the U.S. here today. Earnings reports, we did have quite a few. McDonald's was treated negative, Kimberly-Clark was treated negative, but there was some that actually was fairly good here today, so it was kind of mixed on the earnings front. The S&P closed down 1 today, 13-14, relatively boring day. The Dow closed down 33, 12,675. NASDAQ closed up 2. The 10-year note, it's kind of interesting in the bonds. I mean, the 30-year actually had an increase in rate. The 10-year actually had a slight decrease in the yield today. We're still having huge moves in the past 5 trading days, so I mean, we're talking about 30 basis points in both that actually happened since last Thursday, when the bonds and the 10-year note actually were the last ones to give up the ghost and realize there wasn't too much risk out there. That's always a scary thing when no one thinks there's risk out there, because we really had some bad news coming out of Europe today, but we managed to blow it off. I mean, we really had S&P downgrading 4 French banks. We had the IMF coming out and saying that they lowered the total global growth, including North America and Europe. And the jury's still out in the soap opera of how that negotiation is going in Greece as to whether or not they're going to actually get a default. It's not a default. So that's kind of interesting. In any event, gold closed down 13, so it was kind of a, once again, a little bit of a, no one's running to the risk of anything here today. Tomorrow we get the FOMC rate announcement, which probably won't be much of an announcement. They'll tell us a lot more detail, but on the other hand, no one expects that detail to be any different than the last meeting. And then we also have GDP coming out on Friday. We have Michigan sentiment coming out on Friday. We have the jobs number coming out tomorrow, durable goods, as well as industrial production coming out on Thursday. So we do have quite a full fundamental news calendar coming out later in the week, but tomorrow it's really going to be all about whatever happens in Europe overnight and if the FOMC surprises. It's been Dan Howe, PTI Securities and Futures.